Hello, welcome to another session of Learn with Veer Sagar. In the last video, I had talked about communication, the need for over communicating rather than under communicating. And when I said over communicating, I did not mean write long verbose reports. What I meant was keep the guy more informed than less informed. Give him more information about the status than less information of the status. Because he or she does not know what you are doing. They have no way of knowing. So you should keep them informed so that they are comfortable and at home. Having said that, today I will cover of what you should communicate and how you should communicate. Before I do that, I have a request. Please subscribe and share this video. And also, please give me comments about this video and about any other subject that you would like me to cover. A lot of my videos have been based on feedback that I've received from people. This, for example, the communication bit is a response to that. And the next two I have got are also in response to what people have requested. So please send me messages, send me mails of what you would like covered and spread this message around. Thanks a lot. The first thing you should do is what should you communicate and why? If it's a status report, then what are you hoping to achieve by that? Is it for information? Is it for action by any particular recipient? What is it that you want to achieve? So first be very clear. What do you want to achieve from this report, from this mail, from this piece of communication? What is the objective of that piece of communication? Then having said that, got that clear, then you say, okay, who should be recipient of this information and why? And then what should they know? So first take and say, okay, for example, you want to communicate a status report. A status report could be just giving an update saying that your project, your proposed information, or whatever I were to deliver for you is due on X date and we are on track to get there. Or we are not on track, we are running behind few days because of this reason, and I'm expecting to make up part of this by doing these things. But please, you who are holding this up, please send me this information. So in that information message you have said is, you are not on track because then you say, okay, whoever has to do something to help you move on, request that, please can you do this so that we can move on? Or what you are doing in addition to make up, so that the recipient of that process, product, support, service is now aware that A, there's likely to be a delay, and B, that this is what you're trying to do, and C, that part of the delay is because if somebody else in the chain has not done what he or she should do, and could they help in making that happen? So this is basically a communication come action report. A lot of times I get copies of mails which says, I just read that, get a copy to me along with 500 other people. And I have a very clear rule. I tell people, if you mark a copy to me, please write on that, what do you expect me to do? Why am I being marked a copy? If there is no such communication, I'll read it. I read most of the mails that come to me. Actually, that's not true. I read about 50% mails that come to me, and 40 to 50% mail, I just see the heading or the subject or the person and delete. Which I think are worth reading. I read, but I destroy. I delete them. I do not store. As a person, I do not store file reports or data. And I believe that the person who is responsible should keep that. So I do not do anything with me. And later on saying, sir, we informed you. So now why are you surprised because that did not happen is of no use. So if somebody marks to me, you have to say, look, I expect this help. This is delayed because XYZ is not doing. Please, can you help? And that XYZ could be outside the company, need not be a part of the company. So some outside supplier, some third-party supplier has not done what he or she should do. So you should then, whoever you're sending it to, be clear why he or she is getting that and what do you expect them to do. Next thing, when you write, I expect people to write in points. If you write in full paragraph, make sure that your grammar is correct. Whether you write in paragraph or in points, make sure your spelling is correct. And please read what you have written. Because a lot of times the computer systems, the software that you're using, has a habit of second guessing you and changing your language to what they think, what the software thinks you want to say, which may not be exactly what you want to say. So please read, check, and then send. A report that comes to me with spelling mistakes, bad punctuation, or written badly because the person has not checked, I think very poorly of that person, and I try to think the same about the report. So please make sure. I mean, this is not universal. When I get a report, I do not like the first paragraph of saying, how are you? I hope you find you in the best of health, etc., etc. Right? You're not really interested in my health. So just stick to the point and say, reference, whatever that is, the status is as follows. And then point 1, 2, 3, 4. Against the point, what is the action that you require? What's the new thing likely to be? So make it crisp. Now, if you think, let's say now instead of a status report, it's a project report. It's a proposal. You can still do the same thing. Start by saying, proposal for this, advantage to you. What is the benefit the recipient is going to get by implementing this project? In terms of money, time, whatever benefit he or she is going to get. Then what is the proposal? In one paragraph. Then attach a detailed proposal note giving the whole proposal. If your covering mail is exciting, he or she reads, yes, this is the benefit that I'd like, and this is what is being asked to be done, then I would either read it. If it's 1 or 2 page note, I will read it. If it's more than 2 pages, I'll send it to somebody to please read and put up. So in summary, make sure that you only those that need to get information. The information is not overdone. Do not write any unnecessary things so that you do not open another avenue for them to cross-question you. Say, okay, look, so just write what you need to know, what you need to write, and do not write more. And when you write a report or a project, write the benefit first so that he gets excited, and then the proposal. And then in attachment, give as much details as you think is necessary. With that, it's Veer Sagar saying thank you very much till we meet again next week. Bye-bye.